What up, world? You tuned in. South Arkansas Trill Talk. Shit, got a little homie Luh Daniel coming up later and shit. You know what I'm saying? 2023, South Arkansas Trill Talk. Man, I'm just catching people up, man. Keeping it real, you know me. Keeping it real, keeping it exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to people that fuck with me on my last live and stuff, man. I'm gonna get some more people here. I'm gonna let them come in their own, man. We go take it back to Arkansas. We go take it back to South Arkansas music out there. You ain't probably heard some, man. I'm gonna give all my homies they flowers out there. Shout my nigga Snap out there, you know what I'm saying? Hope I see you soon, homie. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Rest in peace to all my homies out there. Rest in peace to big homie Al Rooks out there. Shit. Rest in my nigga KP. Shit. My nigga L. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Free my nigga Happy Jack out there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout my nigga Sonny Boy out there. Shit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Junior. Shit. My other nigga Junior. Shit, my other nigga Junior, you understand what I'm saying? Shit, man, we all out here surviving this shit. Shit, as you get older, you have to recognize where you at with yourself, you know what I'm saying? You sure have to know how you getting ahead out here because, you know what I'm saying? Brand new year, ain't no need for sorrow, man. And shout out to the ones that's out there grieving and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hit with that stone or you hit with that circumstance earlier this year, losing your loved ones out there. You know what I'm saying? I pray for everybody out there. Give them hope and, you know what I'm saying, dreams. And let people know, man, you know, people out there care, man. Just because everybody online sometimes, that don't mean they care. So you got to always put that together, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting people know, man, I'm going to get some more people in here and shit. Like I say, man, you want to hit me up with some stars, hit that share button, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? Do that sometime. Hit that share button. That's why I be with it, man. South Arkansas Trill Talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Arkansas grind all day. You know what I'm saying? All my Trill niggas out there, New Year out there. You know what I'm saying? If you got your grind on, get your grind on out there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So don't let nobody stop you from doing what you're doing out there, man. I'm going to get into the show. You know I'm going to make it funny, man. I'm just going to hit Arkansas music, man. Like I tell people, man, we can go spiritual. Shit, we can keep it political, or we can just, you know, keep it G out there. It's what y'all want to do out there. You know what I'm saying? But hit that share button, man. Give me some stars up. You know what I'm saying? I have to share my own shit, boost my own shit out there. You mean to tell me the hottest nigga on the podcast in Arkansas? Shit, I might get on that music again too. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting people know, you know what I'm saying? I'm still letting it in the lab, still cooking up shit, but I really don't want to make no music. I want to, but I ain't just messed up by releasing nothing. And I don't want to feel like I'm getting raped on these platforms out there. Shout out to people that do got their shit on platforms. I don't want them to feel like that's the only thing you do, man. Get out in these streets. Get you some hard copies out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that you still at it and shit, man. But I'm going to go through a gang of artists from the you know what I'm saying, other places in South Arkansas, Magnolia, Camden. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere today. You know what I'm saying? Shout my nigga Scale Breaker, man. Go pick that Mafia music up out there. Throwback out there, man. We going all throwbacks today. I'm going to talk my shit at the same time. I'm get more people in here and shit, man. That's where we at with it, man. We been going shit. You know, I can do this solo. You know, my content gonna be Trill. You know, I'm getting more people in here, man. Like I told people, man, I got my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Luh Daniel coming up in a minute and shit. Shit, let him do his thing, man. Tell you about his art of skills and shit, man. Right now, man, give me some stars, give me some shares out there, give me some likes out there, give me some hearts out there. What's up, my nigga Kendall? Shout my nigga Rolling out there. I see you, homies. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's at, man. Get on. We gotta get it all way, man. I'm doing my introduction today, put my characters together, because people say I bring more characters to the internet, and I'm gonna talk about that too, on what characters I can be good at playing out there, because you know I got a hell of content, and I don't think my content will get old, because I'm natural with this shit, and everybody want to be natural with it, but you gotta know how to be natural with shit without, you know what I'm saying, trying too hard and shit. I'm telling people that try too hard, shit's always, you know, you gotta summer down, catch your breath, study. Shit, ain't nobody gonna be good overnight. I'm just getting more people in here, you know what I'm saying? It's like, get my content up, man, like, you know, I'm a trip, you know me, I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna get more people. We Arkansas bound today, man. Shit, you know, ain't no telling what you might hear right here. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it. It's like, man, shit, I try to show people that, you know what I'm saying, no, it's certain shit I just keep going with the reality of real nigga shit. Shout my nigga Neon Mosley, Easton 550 out there, you know what I'm saying? We taking all hits, we going all the way back, we playing new hits, you know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it, man, because a lot of people know how the pound we rock, man. We keep it Trill out there. You know what I'm saying? That's for everybody that's out there. We ain't got time for it. Look me in the face. Shout out, man. West Side shit, St. Louis shit, Morning Star shit. Yeah, man, we going all over the state. North Arkansas, East Arkansas, West Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? South Arkansas, East. Shout out my hoods out there from New Edition, East Side, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Morning Star, Douglas, Fortville, St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Definitely West Side, shit, definitely Memphis Heights out there, shit, you know what I'm saying? Douglas, shit, I already said, shit, like I say, man, East, Fortville, East Mount out there, we is what it is, man, and we moving up, like I say, man, be a man before anything, you know what I'm saying, be a woman before anything out there, we gonna fun with the music out there, man, it's just what it's at, man, cause, you know what it's at when you get into this music game, you gotta keep your production right. Shout my nigga Trigger T out there, you know what I'm saying, shit, shout my nigga Max Story out there, you understand that, shit, shout my nigga Roy Clay out there, shit, you know what I'm saying, shit, all my engineers out there, if you was in the shout my nigga LeBron crew out there, you know, I'm gonna get to them too, I'm gonna take it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Shout my nigga Racine, John Doe, Tiffany Dunn. Shit, like I say, man, Pound had some hits out there, man. And I used to take niggas and shit, play it. You know what I'm saying? We just keep it going like that, man. That's what we at, man. On the ones that used to try to keep that thing going out there. That's where I was with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, I'm a Pound baby, and I used to represent, man. And like I say, man, the one that was with it from the beginning, I salute you. Shout my nigga Crybaby. Shit, my nigga Dick. Shit, my nigga Christopher Harris, Kato, aka, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out all my Camden niggas out there. Some more out there. Shorty G, I see you, homie. Shit, shout out my Magnolia Elvis out there. Shit, any more Magnolia Hills. I be trying to get them on, man. Shit, shout out my nigga Starkasaw out there. Legacy, Fat Mike out there. Shit, I salute them. Shit, shout out my nigga Double D out there. Shit, Wide Frame, Lil Rob out there. Shit, I don't try to miss nobody. Shout out my nigga Hook out there. Aaron Miller, check him out. He still hard on the mic. Real nigga, my nigga Third out there. Shit, my nigga Mike Dilzer, Country Money. Shit, shout out to DNB out there. Shit, shout out my nigga D-Rome out there. You understand that? Shit, my nigga G-Money Holmes, keep doing your thing, man. Shit, trying to see, man. All the newcomers out there. I'm naming Pound Babies all over. Shit, my nigga Deuce out there. Shit, shout out to my homie. I forget you, Chicago out there, man. I be trying to hit y'all, man. Shit, I be forgetting, man. Fuck with me sometime. Hit me up in the inbox or something. Shout out all my niggas, all my classmates I went to school with out there. Shit, what's up, my nigga Runner Pumper out there? My nigga AKA, my nigga Cricket. Keep doing your thing, man. You a beast on the motherfucking the housing thing, man. I'm gonna say the housing thing. Cause you a hell of designer, hell of flow, interior, whatever, man. I salute you out there. Keep doing your thing, man. You know I come work for you. You know I come work for you. I ain't got no problem with it. Shit. Hit him up, man. Run a pump out there. One love. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it to my shit. You understand what I'm saying? Shout my nigga Touche out there, Gutter Boy, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to my production company, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep going with it, man. Shit that y'all probably ain't never heard out there, up here in the inner city up there. I'm gonna say I'm in the inner city now. You know, the love of mine gonna be way sharper because they ain't seen a real nigga yet to get an introduction and put some shit down. Like, look, we gonna get that nigga one chance. And he fuck up, hey, he fucking up everybody. I said, you see, I'm flexing this shit, man. Shout to all my SeaWorld niggas out there. I don't care where you at. You can be a pound. Shout out to all my pound SeaWorld real niggas. Not the made up kind. I'm talking about the real niggas out there. You know you a real nigga, a SeaWorld real nigga. I ain't the rain. You know how we get down. Let me get us some music back going. But that's what it said, man, because I've been doing this shit for a minute, man, and I be wanting people to know we at with it and shit, because you know how we get down with it. But that's what it said. I'm going to get somebody else in here. Should I get John Doe back in here? But yeah, man, waiting on my nigga, you know what I'm saying, the little nephew really on the situation. He's a beast at tattooing and shit. He gonna tell you all about it and shit. Anybody want to get in there with him, you know what I'm saying, mess with him and shit, man. But like I say, man, it's all original. When I go live in a position where everything I do, you know what I'm saying, I have to do it in a position where I have to win. That way, man, all my music gonna start fucking up at the same time. We gonna still keep it going, because I gotta keep the music in here, keep it from echoing and shit. But shit, man, if you know you want to get on with this music shit, man, hit me up in my inbox. You want to do an interview, let me know, man. All that. I'm gonna leave it right there. But like I say, man, it's a lot of shit that's going on in Arkansas this year. A lot of hitters out there. I'm gonna try to get up here, man. I'm trying to get a lot of newcomers. Let people, you know what I'm saying, get to remember you and shit, you know what I'm saying. Shout my nigga John Doe, my shit right here. Real shit. You understand what I'm saying? But like I say, man, characters I'm bringing to the internet, shit, as people say, shit, I can be the warden over there that's paying attention to all these motherfuckers come and go. I can play that character, seeing them and trying to figure out, like, damn, nigga, you back? Is you gonna stay out there and watch the world go by like that? I can be that character. Shit, I can be the originator of 50 Cent and be the one-arm monk because 1 arm up was cool with the real 50 Cent. The one that was in the real 50 Cent, the stick-up 50 Cent. Not the 50 Cent that's made from the character of music of what everybody know, 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. I'm talking about the real 50 Cent. I can be the 1 arm up, because I think I seen an interview with him one time. He probably got old now, but you have to have the mental stage up. I think I can be good at that character, because the nigga was a real nigga, and he was a loyal nigga to that nigga, and I can be that loyal nigga to that 50 Cent nigga. So, you know, that'll be something I want to play in. You know what I'm saying? I definitely can play in the PJK parts from us growing up type shit, and the heartaches from, you know what I'm saying, the commodity, as they want to say, the box, the free box, as they say. These be at the program a long time. You get a block of cheese, peanut butter. I think you got some milk, some powdered milk, and whatever. They used to give some cornflakes or something. I don't know what they used to give, but I know it was a commodity, as they called it. People used to be lined up for it because it was free out there. Yeah, that peanut butter used to make the hell out of some peanut butter cookies out there. I can't salute that, but that was in the little boxes now. Got real shite as they give for Thanksgiving or they give for Christmas shit. I salute how much we done growed over time with that. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. It's the growth of that. But like I say, man, I salute everybody that, you know what I'm saying, be tuned in with me, man. That's what I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? On trying to make sense to our state, give us something to do, give us something to talk about. This me all day today, and I'm gonna bring my nigga on, Luh Daniel, let him do his thing later. But I'm just talking and running my mouth as usual, trying to get nigga motivation for 2023 out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, a lot of people don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? You have to be natural whatever you do. And if I can get with the comics too, like I say, we gonna go all the characters I just named, from the correctional officer character, watching them come and go, and a character I'm gonna get into is the one I'm on to the real 50 Cent. So I think this nigga write story, but I can be a good script because I know how to write scripts now. Salute my nigga Racine out there, you know what I'm saying? Shoot out to my nigga Michael Young Sr. out there, you know what I'm saying? AKA Black Kings out there, Black Kings forever, rest in peace, Mr. Sears, you know what I'm saying? Shout my nigga, you know what I'm saying? D-Lo out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't forget you, man, you know what I'm saying? I be hitting you up, man. So they was a group out there, you know what I'm saying? And shout to people that remember the old days and still a pound baby out there where they watching the pound change up back and forth and shit. I know they trips a lot of people out, you know what I'm saying? So I salute people out there that know they've been dealing with the pound in different ways and watching life change and show when it comes to you really being the pound trapped on them goddamn papers. That would be a lot of people be trapped in the pound on them goddamn papers and shit. They can't really do shit because they be trapped in the pound on the goddamn papers. They like they can't do nothing. So I know the ones that been trapped on them goddamn papers in the pound and shit. So that would be the problem sometimes. Nigga can't even get away from that motherfucker because it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, something that people don't be understand. It be hard for people to deal with sometimes. Let's going through Arkansas tracks out there. You know what I'm saying? You might know some out there, man. Man, I heard a track of Rod D. Let's shout out to Rod D out there. I think this is right here. I like this shit. Shout out to Keys out there, Don Keys out there. He still a beast, still cooking up, lab cooking up, still a beast out there, man. Hit that share button out there, man. Give me some stars out there. You don't give me no donations from these niggas on here. Give me some stars, they but 99 cents. You understand what I'm saying? I salute them. I salute the people that tune in, man. Like I said, man, we gonna get to everything tonight. I'm playing the different character shit. I'm putting out everything that I'm got in form, got in tune. So maybe when I get out prayer, I might go on doing something else. And shout out to niggas that gonna give me my spot. at they spot, let me do my thing and shit. You know, I salute that. I'm gonna have them on too, but I salute them. They can help me any kind of way, even letting them use their background out there. I salute that out there. You know what I'm saying? That's something you might see me at different backgrounds, different spots and shit. And like I say, man, you might see me one-on-one, man. Hey, I can be either on the panel, 3, 4, whatever, because, you know, I know how to speak my turn. I think my opinion genuine out there now. And my voice genuine out there because it's one of a kind. And you know it ain't no copycat out there of me. A lot of niggas be copycatting shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes against me with how people don't understand being a copycat, you don't get too far. And a lot of people be trying to breeze by. Nigga, you can study my game all day and you still ain't gonna get it. That's just like a nigga trying to watch you cook your food and he still ain't gonna have that recipe down. Shout out to niggas got they one-of-a-kind recipe, they one-of-a-kind skill out there, they one-of-a-kind thing they do. You know what I'm saying? It's good to teach 10 more of you to be 10 more of you just in case something happens to you. Some people get the game, they want to keep that to themselves. They don't make 10 of them. They just make a one of them. They don't let people see that it's too many people out there that study trying to get on, no matter which way you look at them. Whether they doing art in houses, whether they doing art on walls. And shout out to nigga that know how to paint walls right out there. Because everybody don't paint. You know, a lot of people probably done fuck the walls up out there with that fish oil ass paint that don't come out your clothes or nothing. Shit, shout out to the people that, the good latex painters out there. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know the difference. They don't be wanting to spend that money. They be with that cheap ass paint, that oil-based ass paint, and about 5-6 years, you cutting on that air, that heat in that air. Shit, your shit peeling all on the walls and shit from that heat and shit, and then all of a sudden you got termites, or that shit get wet behind that toilet back there, and then all of a sudden you got termites. You don't start eating your wood in the inside. Shout out to people that paint people's houses right. Shit, you want a crew out there? Fuck with me, cause I fuck with real painters out there. I salute my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Show my nigga Tall out there. You know what I'm saying? Beast on that. You know what I'm saying? And I salute people that do people's house right, from the flooring out there. Hey, boy, you. Let me go to this right here. Let me say this while we on that subject. Boy, when you getting them house repairs and shit and all that, you can't let anybody in your motherfucking house. Hey, get you a crew you can depend on. A lot of motherfuckers on your they be wanting to just scope out shit. You be like, look, man, you got, hey, why we always be fucking up shit when we trying to get a damn contract job or something? Nigga in there trying to figure out what he can steal. You be like, look, man, don't get that nigga. Like, damn, nigga, I ain't know the nigga. I call them sticky hand painters. I always want to fuck up everybody else's job. Like, everybody ain't got a family to go to when they leave this motherfucker. And shout out to my Mexicans that love to do them roofs up there. Niggas be mad now. They get up there, they don't give a fuck how hot it is, what they get the job done. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at shit for what it is. Even when it comes to the plumbing part, shit, get your shit done right. Because you have a leak, you have a motherfucking leak, you better make sure you got you some motherfucking insurance. If you got a house out there, you better make sure you got some insurance. One thing about the experience of buying a house, you never forget. You never get the taxes, you never forget going downtown, gotta get that inspected, gotta get the wet inspected, gotta get the land inspected, all that, gotta get your heater inspected, your motherfucking wiring inspection, all these kind of inspections, all your experience of buying a house to get them finally to go down there and sign them motherfucking papers. The niggas think it's just that easy. Get a house, go down there, hey, I'm gonna sign a paper and then it's gonna be my house. Hell no, you gotta go through all kind of inspections. You understand that? You gotta make sure that bitch ain't fire hazard in nowhere. Nowhere. Before you buy that motherfucker, sign the papers. Because some people buy houses as is. And then they'll be mad because they didn't really look at the contract. They want to just say they own the house. So, in the experience of buying a house, a motherfucker that don't have houses no more probably don't want the house no more based upon it's a house to keep that motherfucker up. I buy motherfuckers, don't go get a loan just for a motherfucking house, and you better drop the whole goddamn, you got a loan for 10,000, I'm gonna say. You won't drop the whole 10 down there. Like the house ain't gonna need nothing else done to it. The whole 10. Now your ass broke. You own a house that you can't even up or fix up. Sometimes people have to be going down. They'll own a whole house that they went down there, got a whole loan, dropped the whole thing down there. Didn't say, hey man, look, let me drop out some of this on this because I might have to get this done again. You understand that? Better bring my homie up, man. Luh Daniel in the minute, man. He a cool ass nigga, man. He young nigga, man, doing his thing out there. You know what I'm saying? A hell of a scribble out there. I'm gonna let him come on, man, do his thing in this shit in a minute, man. Talk to him for a minute. Still got the hit scribble on out there. Man, come to the camera out there, man, when you ready. But like I say, man, people buy houses, they'll fuck around, get a good loan. Niggas be trying to get a loan. You know how bad you gotta get a loan. Seem like they always get a loan to the motherfuckers that ain't gonna do nothing but fuck it up. You be like, goddamn, why I can't get a loan? Let me get a loan one time. Let me see, can I budget me a loan? You know what I'm saying? But people don't think of the work they have to do to the house. That's why before you buy a house, go inspect it. Have somebody that's experienced, same way you buy a car. Stop getting a shade tree mechanic. Somebody don't know shit about cars. And I advise you, get your driver's license before you get a car. Shit, get you a mechanic before you get the car. Shit, make sure you enforce insurance out here these days, because motherfuckers drive too crazy and shit. And if you can't hear me out there, let me know. Hit me a like or something. Put the screen up, man. I'm just talking my shit as usual. Jamming Arkansas music all day, man. That's the way it's going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homegirl Vicious out there, a.k.a. Tanya Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Still hot. Shout out my nigga Rick Deals out there. Shit, Black Sand out there. Shit, D-Dirt. You know what I'm saying? TL, you know it's all love. Derek Just all love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 18 DJs out there. You know what I'm saying? Much love out there. Blue Rock out there. Shout out to all sides out there. You know me, I ain't with no sides, so I don't care about that. All I see is green and real women and men out here that's trying to get out the street. Not the one that run into the streets. I'm talking about the one trying to get out, still doing their thing. Hey, I don't give a fuck. They gonna let their nuts hang. That's why I say you gotta stand on this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on this shit out here. A lot of motherfuckers don't be wanting to stand on this shit. They just be wanting to talk about on the internet. Come on out here. You be talking about, come on out and play. Get out base sometime. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga had tripping off of, see, grown men, they wear what they want to wear. I can be right over here with them, my own clothes on. Some niggas be mad at that. That don't mean you going over there. You know when you're a grown man, when you can wear what you want around any color. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring them on in a minute, man. Luh Daniel out there, man. You're a hell of a tattoo artist out there, man. We'll talk about tattooing out there and safety of tattooing and shit. And I'm gonna let you check out some of his work later on. Luh Daniel out there, much love. I'm gonna bring him up in a minute, man. But go on and come to the screen, man. The outcome of it, man. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? Most people, they do their thing out there, man, and you gotta let yourself see, man. It's the real yourself, and being true to yourself out there, man. But like I say, man, you have to know your work from buying houses, that experience. You might don't want it no more. But this my nigga Luh Daniel out there, man. I'm gonna slow him down and shit, man. What's up, homie?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. Tell them who you is, man. Tell them what you do out there, man. Tell them how they get in touch with you, man. Get some of them fire-ass tattoos out there. My nigga Luh Daniel out there, a.k.a. Luh D, man. Much love.
What's happening? What's up with it? I appreciate you for one bring me on here.
Yeah.
Much love to what you got going. Just an upcoming artist out of Little Rock, licensed, trying to get my stuff moving, trying to get my own shop, really.
That's what's up. How they get your tattoos, man? How they get in touch with you? Got numbers? You got that? Before we get started and stuff, I'm just trying to get you established so people can go and get you, man. Because I know you're hell of a, and you know people be want original tattoos and somebody really good on artwork about that. We gonna get to the safety of that. What can you say? Can they reach out there, fam?
You can hit me up with my phone number. You want me to tell it to you?
Yeah,
comment.
Yeah.
It's 501-772-4835. Or you can hit me up on my Facebook, Luh Daniel, my Instagram, Luh Daniel. I hit back. You gotta be deposit ready though. I require a $20 deposit before I start any work. Before I sit down and draw the stencil, all that. You know, I'm free Thursday through Sunday every week. From time don't matter. Whenever y'all ready, get tatted, hit me up. We'll book a date. Y'all send a deposit and we'll get started.
That's what's up. Yeah, man, I was just talking about the safety of tattooing right now and being safe with it. And what can you say about the cleanness of it after the COVID situation based upon how safe you have to be now on tattooing on people and making sure that it's a safe environment based upon what can you say about that?
Well, really, you really got to be as safe as it always been. I mean, COVID, it impacted a lot of people, you know, just by having to keep your distance. But I mean, when it comes to tattooing, you know, you got to treat it like a surgeon. You know, you can't cross-contaminate nothing. You got to make sure everything clean and sterile. You know, I don't really know nobody using used needles or old needles, but I mean, how everything is now, it's pretty straightforward. And I mean, really, you just want to keep your stuff clean. Keep your stuff clean.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you wipe down your instruments, wipe down your station. Everything you use really needs to be disposable. You really need to only use it once and get rid of it. And other than that, I mean, when it comes to tattooing, a lot of the times when you see infected tattoos, it be because of the aftercare. A lot of people don't take care of their skin or their tattoo after they get it done. You know, and that's where a lot of complications.
Yeah.
You know, you can have ink coming out. You can have, you know, infections. People not cleaning it right. You know, not using the right ointment. I know a lot of people out there be trying to use Vaseline. You can't use Vaseline. Vaseline, it won't do you right. It'll dry your tattoo up. It'll make the ink come out, and you at a higher risk of getting it infected too. My advice when it comes to the aftercare is make sure you keep it clean. Keep it clean, pat it dry, and use Aqua 4 or A&D ointment. A lot of people try to use coconut oil. Don't use none of that. Use Aqua 4 or A&D ointment. It got mineral oils in it. It got healing properties. It got vitamins in it. That'll get your tattoo right how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I was going to say about that because a lot of people, that's the first thing they want to do is go put some Vaseline on it, then their skin start peeling, and they got to keep getting like re-tatted over in that same spot sometimes, and then it creates a scar tissue or something. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
What can you say about like going over tattoos sometimes that create scar tissues out there? What can you say about scar tissue?
Really, when it comes to scar tissue, that's just because people be they be tattooing way too deep. And when you tattoo too deep, you have bleed outs where the ink will run up under the skin and it'll look real fuzzy and blurry. And when it comes to like touch ups, you don't want to do a touch up, you know, 2-3 days after you done did the tattoo. You want to let it get. You want to give it time to heal and heal properly. You know, fully heal. You don't want to have no little flakes of tattoo here and there, and you trying to touch it up. That'll mess up your work and that'll make everything look messy.
Yeah. What you say about like the thickness of skin of dealing with needles and stuff? What is the best needle sometimes? Because you know people be want to get tattoos and weird spots like on their neck. What can you say the size of needles from necks into like you know it could be on their eyelid or something.
Right.
What about them sensitive spots? What can you say about the tattoos with them sometimes?
It's all in the artist. You know, a lot of people have heavy hands, and they really, if you got heavy hands, you want to stick with the bigger body parts. Some they got thicker skin on it, such as arms, you know, legs, stuff like that. Stuff, places that's not as sensitive because those areas such as the neck, eyelids, the ankles, the hands, what else? The inner arms, like right by the close to the armpit on the inside of the arms. You want to
Yeah,
you want to try to stay from applying too much pressure on those spots because for one they real tender and they hurt a lot, so you messing up the
yeah,
client. But not only that, you can mess up your own work by tattooing too hard or too deep. So you want to keep everything like right in the middle. You don't want to tattoo too light because then you'll have spots where you know the ink will come all the way out and there won't be nothing right there at all. Because one thing people fail to realize about our bodies is that it rejects the tattoo from the moment that you get it. You know, your body is fighting to get the tattoo out, but when you do a tattoo right, it'll be set in there and it'll just sit in your skin. That's why you have a lot of people that then wait, 20, 30 years with a tattoo. And I mean, it may look, you can tell that it was done a while back, but it don't look bad. You know, you don't have no
yeah,
missing spots because it's times where, I mean, I done it in the past where I had people come and get tattoos and like a month later, you know, it looked like it got, you know, missing spots or whatever. So, I mean, I had to learn from trial and error myself, but it's all a learning
yeah,
experience. You get the feel for it, and I mean, you'll just learn what spots you can tattoo deep and what spots you can't tattoo deep in.
yeah. You think like what's I was gonna say about you know on the part of the tattooing spots and
Mm-hmm.
you know like is it hard to remove them? Because you know some people be want to remove them or they be want to
Yeah.
tattoo over and stuff. How challenging it is to remove tattoos these days?
Uh, it's real challenging. For one, it's painful because they do it by laser, so they laser remove it, and not only
Yeah,
that, but it's expensive. It's real expensive
yeah,
because you got to go to a doctor. That's the actual procedure that they got to do. I know I've seen a few people in other states, you know, that's artists that do remove tattoos, but I got no intentions on doing them because for one, I try to get the client real comfortable with the work they finna get before they get it done, so they won't run into that problem of having to, oh, I don't like this no more, so let me get this out. You know, such as name tattoos. I'm a big man, I turn down name tattoos so much simply because, especially if it's a significant other, because that stuff change up. You know, now if it's like your mama or your child or somebody that you know that's gonna be here until you gone, I say go for it. You know, why not put their name on you? I mean, they mean something to you. But I mean,
yeah,
if you feel like something could change with this or you want this only for the moment, think twice about what you're getting. Because tattoos, they
yeah,
permanent. And you don't want to go through that. You don't want to go through that struggle of having to pay a doctor this amount of money to get no tattoo removed that you once fell in love with. Now you don't like it no more because you don't deal with that person no more. But
yeah,
you know, a lot of people they don't think like that. You know, they be real ignorant. You know, when they getting into getting tattoos and stuff, they think it's just temporary, and it's not. It's
yeah,
not. You know, you can't treat a tattoo like how a lot of people treat their relationship nowadays. A lot of people they in for that good time, not a long time. A tattoo is always gonna be long time.
yeah. I will ask you a question. You know I'm going in with you. Let me ask you something. It's your opinion. What can you say about like being a good artist like that and just your opinion on people want tattoos and I'm gonna say abnormal spots sometimes, like on the kids some or like on their thighs something. In your opinion, would you be more comfortable doing that type of stuff with your woman right there or without your woman around? How challenging that be when you have to do them on spots, abnormal spots, as I'm gonna say, and knowing that it's a business at the same time. You feel me?
That's
So
where you
if
leave
you
it
go
at.
pay the bills, you feel me?
Right.
What can you say about that part of being uncomfortable sometimes, doing abnormal spots sometimes?
You don't let it get uncomfortable. Cause I mean, if you with somebody and they feel like what you doing is too much and that you shouldn't be doing that, or you have to limit yourself when it comes to your business, that ain't the
Yeah,
right person for you. Cause I mean, it's all what matters to you. If you uncomfortable tattooing this area, you know that's the only time you should feel uncomfortable tattooing that area. Cause I mean, when I ran into situations like that. Well, I ain't run into situations like that, but I had to let that be known that like this my business. You know, this what I use to bring in money. You know, this how I make a living. So I mean,
yeah,
it's really pretty set in stone when it comes to that. I mean, you can feel some type of way about it, but I don't really care because I mean, at the end of the day, this how we eat. You know, this how we get
yeah,
hours. So I mean, I ain't look. They only finna be here for a couple of hours, and then when I'm done with this, you can feel how you been feeling at first.
yeah. Hey, we'll go there why, like you said, pay the bills. What's the challenging part about being a daddy now and the youngster way? What can you say to the youngster these days that make it challenge of what you have to hold on to is being a good dad these days? What can you say about that?
Prioritize, prioritize. That's what
Yeah,
you got to. That's the biggest problem I've been facing with prioritizing.
yeah, yeah. I feel you. Is it more challenging these days of like, being your first? What can you say about that bond these days? Is it special as what you say? Make it. What can you say about it? So,
It's challenging. It's challenging because I mean, anytime you working, you away from your youngest. But I mean, with tattooing, I kind of like it because he still get to be in the same space as me. You know, a lot of times it ain't really like he gotta go here or there or
yeah,
he can be there as long as it's not too busy or too much not going on. And plus, I mean, it's all in who you got helping you, honestly. Because like they say, it take a village to raise a child. I mean, so on them days it do get real hectic when when I'm flooded with work to do and all that type of stuff. I gotta find somewhere for him to go. I gotta take care of that beforehand. That's kind of why I require deposits and set appointments so I know exactly what day I'll be working and I'm not just sitting up in the shop all day. So
yeah,
I know when I expect, what work I'm finna get, if I'm gonna need somebody to watch my son, if I can be able to tattoo with him, stuff like that. So I mean, like I said, it's all about how you prioritize things.
yeah. See, man, we'll go there on dealing with the internet these days, and like, what can you say about? I'm gonna go from having a business and like, is you mobile? You move around and do tattoos? What can you say about that? How do you travel and how far will you go to do a tattoo or the statewide radius?
Uh, I mean, I'm willing to travel. Travel, of course, travel costs, but only for like simple tattoos, not no big cover ups or no chest pieces or back pieces because I mean that just require me to move a lot of equipment and I'd rather you just come to me if you're gonna get some work like that done. But if somebody wants something simple, like say they want a minimum tattoo and by the way my minimum is always 80. That's the lowest I tattoo for. So I mean if anybody trying to get tatted and you want a little simple
Yeah.
tattoo, you want a line across your arm or something, it's gonna be $80. So I mean, at least get it
Okay.
working. If you want a minimum charge tattoo, at least make it worth it. But I wouldn't necessarily say I'll travel for anything Cause them bigger pieces that take more time and take more to put into it, I'd rather the client come to me.
Yeah. It is in danger with the tattoos because you know everybody say they can tattoo and they have their own equipment and all that. What can you say about quitting these days on the importance of having your own equipment and your own ink out there? Because you know people want their color ink, they want all that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the importance of having your own ink, your own equipment these days, and
It's,
not letting nobody borrow it? You feel me?
it's,
What's
it's,
the importance of that?
it's real important because I mean that's who you is. You know, that's your establishment. You know, it don't make sense for you to claim you're a tattoo artist. You got to run around and borrow everything. You know, borrow ink or
Yeah,
borrow cups or borrow needles or borrow a machine. You know, you're not investing in yourself enough. You're not doing what you need to be doing to claim the title that you're trying to portray. You know, and it,
yeah,
I'm glad it's a lot of artists out there that do work with each other well. Cause I mean, I know a few of them, but
yeah,
I always make sure you got your foundation good. You know, that's like somebody trying to say they want to mow a yard, but you got to go borrow your daddy lawnmower. Now
yeah,
you got to break bread with him. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? That ain't just all yours. So I mean, it's the same way with tattooing.
yeah. What can you say about that though? Because I know, do you have to be more into artistry, like going through school or something? Because I know you're real good at drawing back then,
Yeah.
and I know you can put in a tattoo on anybody because you're a hell of a drawer too. What can you say about artwork these days? Because they don't get their props sometimes. They be the best thugs sometimes can be the best drawers out there. What can you say about the drawing world these days?
The drawing world. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's not a lot of just pure talented artists out there no more. I feel. I mean, a lot of people just think that tattooing is just something that you just hop into. Like that, a lot of people feel that anybody can tattoo, and I mean, nah, anybody can learn how to tattoo. But if you're not an artist, you really not gonna understand the concept of tattooing. You're not gonna understand, how to take one thing from a piece of paper and put it on skin. Cause that's all tattooing is teaching you. It's teaching you how to put ink into skins to where it'll stay and heal properly and last, a lifetime. But
Yeah,
when you not coming from an artistic background, you're not you're not really combining them to be the best you can be. You really just sitting on just being on knowing how to put ink in somebody's skin and you just copying what you see, everything else coming through. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it
what can you say? Like,
it's a big gap between being just a tattoo artist and an actual artist that chose to do tattooing. You know,
yeah,
you get a lot more respect. You love your work a lot more. I'm gonna be honest with you. You love what you could do a lot more. Cause I mean, you could just literally sit there and take somebody's skin with no stencil, no nothing, and create your own artwork simply because you're an artist. But
yeah,
you put that job in the hands of a person that just knows how to tattoo, they'll get stuck.
yeah. What you say about the health of that sometimes? You think if you got health problems, is it good to put that ink in you sometime? Because a lot of people be wanting to get tattoos on them sometime, and then I be, like even if when you're going to donate, you feel me? They be asking you, have you had a punch or something, or have you had a touch up or tattoo lately? What can you say about, because when you get tattooed, you losing blood at the same time. You feel
Right.
me? What can you say about having health problems and trying to get tattoos with health problems? What can you say about that?
You gotta watch out for
Is
people
that ain't safe? That basically what I'm saying is that ain't safe any time of getting a needle stuck on you.
when it come to health. We I know as an artist, tattoo artist, I ask my clients, all the time if they got certain type of health issues that's related particularly to the blood, bloodborne pathogens. That's a big thing. Simply because your body may not, your body may reject a tattoo. You might be more you might be more at risk of getting an infection or something else going wrong with you. You know, a lot of people with skin conditions and stuff, it might not be a good idea for them to get a tattoo, simply because your body may reject it and it might just mess you up.
Yeah.
But not only that,
That's why I was asking. I
you
was trying
also
to see.
protecting the artist too, because they, a lot of, we human, we not perfect.
Yeah.
Sometimes artists they can have mishaps where they'll stick themselves with the needle or something might happen and they end up getting stuck with the needle that they was using on the client. And this is what they teach us in school. It's a whole process after something like that happen. Like you'll have to go and get blood work done, both of y'all, to make sure neither one of y'all is infected or got no type of bloodborne pathogen, because it's hepatitis out there that can get spread. You know, it's STDs that can get spread through the blood. It's a lot of stuff that can be transferred, and you can be infecting other people simply because you didn't let this person know what was going on with you. And you dealing
Yeah.
with bodily fluids now when you're working with tattoos. Like I say, it's a lot deeper than just drawing on somebody. You know, you punching in their skin, they actually bleeding, and like you dealing with their fluids.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a lot to go into it when it comes to health issues, and I mean that's why we try to stay up on our clients being healthy and being real and upfront with us on what's going on with them, so we'll know if it's safe for us to even tattoo on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause sometimes I used to watch people get tattoos, and sometimes they using the same gloves or they using the same wash rag. What can you say about having different wash rags and different gloves and stuff that out there when it comes to tattooing? Because you might want to move fast, but sometimes is it worth moving fast when you got to change gloves and change rags out there so people won't be getting wiped down with the same rag and what can you say about this sometimes?
Nope, take your time with it. It ain't that serious. It ain't serious enough for you to mess up like that, because you could be infecting somebody else trying to hurry up and rush something. Like I said earlier, everything is disposable. When you use them gloves to put this stencil on and you got to go in your bag to get something else, say you got to go on your bag to get your machine or get your spray bottle or whatnot, you got to take them gloves off. You got to change your gloves. So I mean, for one tattoo, me personally, I run through about a good 5 to 6 pair of gloves just for one tattoo. And I mean, when it comes to the paper towels or the rags or whatever, it's disposable. Everything disposable. You use it once and throw it away.
Yeah, that's what's up. Man, how many hours you have to put in, and what it takes for you to even go to tattooing school? What can you say about that?
Hours, uh, a lot of well, first of all, you got to find an artist that'll give you an apprenticeship. And when I say give, I
Yeah,
mean not actually just give you one. You gotta find somebody willing enough to train you, and you know somebody that you can trust to get you through to the next door to be a licensed artist. Because it takes 6 months. You have to be there for a minimum of 6 months or 375 hours, and you gotta have a log to where you write down all your times, and you gotta go through the health department, and they gotta actually test you out to become a licensed tattoo artist. The shop that you go to, they just training you because they have their license. They already been through the steps that trying to go through. So I mean, it's a process, and you can't you have to get it within 2 years. So from 6 months to 2 years, you have to get your license. And I mean,
yeah,
it's really all depending on the artist that you're dealing with.
yeah. Man, what can you say, man, for this directing hip hop with your artwork out there, and what can you say about Arkansas hip hop? You like it? What can get the better in your eyesight?
Mm, Arkansas hip hop. I mean, it's cool. I know a few people that's into it. I don't really be that far off into it, but I know a lot of people that is, and I know a few people that I know a few people personally that's going out and actually becoming rappers and artists and stuff like this. But I mean, it play a big part when it come to tattooing, because I mean, these are people, these are face of Arkansas when it comes to the hip hop industry. You know, when they out doing their performances, they out, you know, they showing off their tattoos, they showing off the work that you did. So I mean, it's really all it's really all like everybody helping everybody.
Yeah,
It's really like everybody helping everybody. I mean, I ain't into it as deep, but I mean, I do know a lot of people that is, and I know a lot of rappers that is. I done tattoos on rappers that's into Arkansas hip hop.
that's what's up. Yeah, man. Much love out there. Keep doing what you're doing, fam. Shit, man. Other than that, you get in the news and in the work, man. Tell them how can they reach you again, man, because I know you're a beast on the needle, man. I just wanted to put you out there 2023. I'm give you flowers out there, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Keep doing you, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be teaching yourself, man. That's what I like about you, young, get it, and you're real smart with it. So I know you'll be a survivor with it out here. But, man, how can they reach you again? Tell them how to get you from
yeah. I appreciate
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you at, man.
all my
Number they can reach you
all my social medias is Luh Daniel, LuhDaniel, and you can
Yeah,
hit me up on my phone number at 501-772-4835.
that's what's up, man. I just had to get you through here, man.
Appreciate
Much
you.
love, man. I said Lee Daniel, I said Luke Daniel. I'm gonna say Lil D, you know what I'm saying? Much love, man. South Arkansas Trill Talk, Part 122, tuned in with Lil D out there. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a tattoo artist out there, man. Hit him up. He'll beast. He'll come to you. Shit, appointment set up, man. Much love out there. Thank you for dropping your knowledge out there, man. That's what I'm getting this year, getting everybody to drop their knowledge, what they good in, what they'll be seeing, man. Stay up out there, man. Keep doing you, man. Much love out there.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. South Arkansas Trail Talk, man. That my nigga Lil D. You know what I'm saying? He got Luh Daniel out there. He doing his thing, man. Stuttgart out there. Stuttgart Beast, man. Shit, Manipulator out there at the same time, man. He do his thing. Much love to him out there. Shit, you want to do get you some good artwork, hit him up, man. But like I say, man, we gonna get into it. I'm trying to see what the time is right now. Shit, we got about 20 more minutes, man. I'm gonna drop some more Arkansas heat out here, man. Talk about it, man. Go back to my point I was on. I know swing through, man. That's why I say, man, we gonna keep. I'm gonna put his artwork down when I drop a video again out there. But I'm gonna let y'all know, man, we have to keep it Trill from South Arkansas Trill Talk because you know, like I tell you, starting up from the front, man, the characters you probably see me in. Shit, like I say, man, you might see me playing a correction officer while I see him come and go. You know what I'm saying? And watching the young breed and wonder why this back. I'm looking at the stories like that. It's paying as they get older with this job type shit. That's where I'm gonna be. You might catch me the one arm from the real 50 Cent out there. A lot of people don't know that you know the real 50 Cent. He was a beast. And the Rob out there in New York. You know a lot of people know the real 50 Cent. 50 Cent got the original name from him. But I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna be the one was telling the story one time. He never got a chance to tell the story. If he would, it would have been real. 50 Cent might come snatch this, so I'm gonna let him go. Then I'm with him 100%. I can play that character because I'm original. You might catch me playing Captain Hook out there or something because I can be original. Be the first black Captain Hook out there. I'm gonna put it to you like that because I'm original in everything I do. But they were beasts. No matter what kind of disability they had, they was kinged up and they was actually good at what fighters, whether they was a hood, whether they was watching everything from the sideline, watching the world change with the black community from prison riots out there to, you know what I'm saying? It's just different shit that I'm going to tack into in the country. People don't understand country niggas got motherfucking a lot of sense out there. So, you know, you'll see that. I ain't going to put no date on it. And shout out to the nigga. I hope a Arkansas nigga win a lottery. At least a part of it or something. They be having everybody out here giving all their money up on them tickets, be pumping them up. But hey, don't you feel like it's just the way they be sounding now? Like, man, they be sounding good when it's time up get that money, don't it? they be having to sound good. They be sounding good to the motherfucker. Like, oh shit. I was just getting out, man. We gotta get out of here in a minute, man. I just come in here. We gonna get all the music going in a minute. But that's the main thing out there, keeping it original, man, because a lot of people don't understand that shit. Like I was going back to buying houses. I salute people that ever bought a house. You done bought a house, raise your hand up. You done had that experience where shit, you have to, people go get a whole loan, put the whole loan on there and realize they got to get everything fixed, that motherfucker. They got to pay for all the inspections and shit. Shit, they don't know what's going to wear down and wear turn time. I best them get insurance when they first get the house. They don't know they got to pay for that too. Just like mortgage, they don't know that. If you ain't never dealt with that before, it's how you want to deal with that. If you ain't dealt with it and you ain't had the hassle of it, I salute you. But people be bragging about these houses out here and shit. Whole time them motherfuckers be regular. And make sure you get some good latex paint when you first paint your walls. Stop all that fish oil paint. Then all of a sudden that bitch get wet and it's all fuzzing up because the heat done hit that bitch. I bet you a lot of y'all go look on the wall now and something be like, I see what he talking about. The motherfucker, I'm painting my house bad now. Now I got to worry about termites and I got to worry about motherfucker shit having what they call it shit, all that or mold all down there real fast. Hey, and then you move in one of these Mexican spots, all they do is paint over that shit. Like they be whistling over that shit. Paint it back up. Hope you don't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I knew, don't you hate the motherfucking main man that be at the goddamn apartment complexes? They be acting like they know what they doing. Hey, it was a leak one time. I knew a nigga. This what fucked me up. Nigga know me, I would keep it trill. I knew the nigga didn't know what he was doing when he came in there, and it was a motherfucking stop up in the what's his name. He had a thing that he was gonna suck the water back out of her. I said, oh shit, I know this nigga don't know shit about it. I thought he gonna come with some plumbing shit. I said, man, you been fucking niggas over here with this plumbing. You ain't no maintenance man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you get a maintenance man, stop making the maintenance man think he know how to build, he know how to do this, he know how to do that. That main man was just over there probably with toting goddamn shingles or something. A main man that was picking up paper off the ground or something. He didn't know how to fix shit. You got him in there changing locks and shit and changing this. All of a sudden your door don't shut the same no more. You understand that? All of a sudden you got him all in here. He ain't qualified for nothing to go back there. He ain't qualified for nothing. Now he done tore your whole goddamn apartment up. But he done sitting here and motherfucking a shade tree shit on your damn house. Now, and he might fix it. But it was shade tree done. He might fix anything where it was shade tree done. And all of a sudden that motherfucker mess up again. It can't be fixed no more. You understand that? Some people get them goddamn shade tree everything. They want to deal in everything. And it's good. And boy, people up here, boy, they some fuck up, they going to set them on your side on your ass. Hey, look, the nigga woo. Hey, I advise people, you gonna put 7 on your side on some shit, you better be in a better position to know, like, look, they put me on 7 on the side. Shit, all of a sudden now, I'm over here complaining shit. Rent man, I came in there, put you out. Now where you gonna go? Where the fuck you gonna go? You over there complaining about some shit that you ain't got nowhere to go yet. You should have waited till you did the yet. You thinking putting them on 7 on the side, they would go reimburse your money back. Motherfucker rent man probably, man, I been spit that shit. And she still owe me. She don't really low rate me shit. I try to get motherfucker a place to stay when they ain't down and shit. I know my shit ain't all up to par and shit. Shit, I'm trying to take over and be a successful land owner, a motherfucking complex runner or something. I'm trying to be a successful. All of a sudden, this bitch, I put me on 7 on the side. Didn't even give me a chance to get my money right. As I'm gonna say, they don't be letting them get their money right sometimes. Motherfucker go buy the whole apartment complex, don't realize that whole motherfucker tore up. That's why I buy some of them motherfuckers look good on the outside, but they ragging them motherfucking inside. So I advise you to do you a borough statement. Some people just so tend to get a crib sometimes. They'll be crying if the ones that gonna take care of them or something. So that's the point. Stop getting on something on your side. You ain't got nowhere to go yet. You know what I'm saying? Then as people change parts and complexes and shit, don't you hate? You move to a complex, you move away from the bullshit. You move away from the gunfire. You move all over that. All of a sudden, the motherfucker got killed close by you, near you or something. You be like, God damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get comfortable with this shit now? I just got over here. You already trapped in the lease now. Like, God damn, I can't get out the lease now. Motherfucker got shot. Hey, Rip, man, y'all heard that? I'm in the lease. Hey, I moved. I gotta pay that. I gotta broke the lease now. Then it's gonna be hard for me to get somewhere to stay. God damn, now I gotta deal with shit. Play dodgeball. Nigga might want to throw a barbecue or something. Nigga might want to sit out in this chair or something and drink him a cold or something. Now he don't want to be seen no more because there was some motherfucker got shot down there or something. I got shot around the corner or something. So nigga don't want no fire. Same old, hey, just like with mother pop firecrackers and shit around the holidays and shit. You can't stop them. You can't stop them. So you be like, God damn, motherfucker shooting all night. And I'm so glad I ain't in that country shit. Motherfucker coming out, spoiling everything for everybody. You know, motherfucker, don't sell them. If you know you go be mad about that later, why you gonna sell them? I guess they have to make $1 too and take motherfuckers and fine motherfuckers all day for some shit they selling back to them. That's the same way anything we get. Just like they want to blame the black folks for the fentanyl. We ain't going overseas getting it. We ain't doing none of that. All of a sudden, none of the black folks main target to get it. Man, the black folks don't know shit about it. Hey, you ain't got to show black folks number one time, like a motherfucker said. They probably drop dead right there. You be like, man, he ain't do nothing. He ain't have nothing to do with it then. He dropped dead right there. You know what I'm saying? See, niggas ain't finna try shit, nothing. I was surprised when niggas trying deuce. I was like, oh, man, nigga gonna deuce all that just because you want to get high and you know goddamn well you don't pay. I don't knock what a nigga do, but all that taking a chance busting your goddamn heart, I just don't get with that. Nigga, stop trying to bust your heart out there and you got heart problems already, but you that damn eager to want to get high time. Nigga better stop that bullshit. They better stop that. And what if you was a correction officer, like on the correction officer part, I would tell the motherfucker like, boy, if you ever been in the motherfucking jail, like I told myself, maybe I'm gonna put a petition up that nigga got them 10-3 charges on them, them old charges where they were beating their meat and shit. I'm gonna say they were catching the big booty guards come down the hallway. I'm gonna give me one. They were diming the hell out of them. I'm gonna say what they need to say. I'm gonna call it. They used to get a dime. So I'm gonna say a dime. So when it comes to the dime shit, I think it should be a petition, just like driving license out there. If you ain't caught a dime, if you ain't got caught having a dime and you got more disciplinaries and you getting caught with dimes all the time, I'm gonna say, because some niggas will come in to jack out keys over there and they with the dime. This my world, and you know, if niggas were giving dimes away. And niggas were clean about their dimes, as I'm gonna say, this is what the niggas said. This is what the niggas I'm saying. If niggas were clean with their dimes, I'm gonna say jack it off. This is what the niggas, this Trill nigga shit I'm saying. If niggas were clean with their dimes and shit, as I'm saying, as they wanted to it was splatting all over the wall, or they want to go wash their hands or something after they undimed up or something, or they leaving all the shit on the toilet, cause any motherfucker know out there, Curm stink. It stink like a motherfucker. And some of them niggas system be so fucked up out there, they be having that motherfucker stinking like a nigga don't know. You just masturbated in the motherfucking bathroom or something. Now you gotta walk around and smell all this nasty shit. And some of these nasty motherfuckers, they won't flush no toilets. They won't wipe no toilets. Hey, if niggas be mad in the morning, they gotta clean up. How the hell you go somewhere you don't want to clean up? You nasty motherfucker. You love to dime and jack off all the time. Don't want to clean that shit. You want a nigga to clean up after your nasty ass. Get your ass up. That's why niggas be saying, let's go to the shower sometimes. Because them hoe ass niggas like that, they always want to dime up. Then they fuck it up. They get caught all of a sudden. Nigga, I don't knock niggas. Let me tell you why we should put a petition in with the dime word with the disciplinaries and shit. Because that world alone, this ain't for everybody. This just for real niggas, Trill niggas, and I've been back and forth to the cave, whether it's Borner, whether it's Carmel, whether it's Brickley, whether it's Newport, whether it's everywhere you've been, all over this. We talking on Trill shit tonight, you know what I'm saying? Scully B gonna keep the Trill. And I have a nigga, shot my nigga Luh Daniel out there, hell of a tattoo artist, man. Check him out, he gave you numbers and shit. But I was gonna click out, but we gonna keep this shit going. So with the dime shit, I put a petition in. I feel like it should be when you catch a fine on your driver's license or something, and you have to get every 3 years to get off your record or something, so people won't have disciplinaries of thinking that they sex offenders out here when they come to the real world. Because a lot of niggas that got sex offender charges sometimes, they be labeled that shit before they get home. Because if a nigga ain't never raped a motherfucker or nothing like that, nigga ain't never raped a motherfucker. Nigga just got a sex offender charge. Now the one that raped the motherfucker, you done took some pussy, or you got caught fucking a youngster or something, some shit like that, you molesting the motherfucker, any of that shit I'm against. Or you were playing with boys, little baby boys, or you were playing with little girls, any of that, I don't got no respect for that. I'm against all that. But all these motherfuckers out here, then I put a petition, I'll be like 3 years, nigga just had dying, disciplinary. He had a problem in nature high. He ain't had no pussy in many years out there. Or he had to do whatever. I respect that way faster than a nigga. All of a sudden, he was the hardest nigga on the streets, and he went over there and he became a whole punk. You be like, hold up, man, how you came a whole transition? Hey, man, my nature was bad. I started looking at them type, I'm going to say it because I ain't no punk or nothing. I started looking at them type pants, them niggas wearing, they got reminiscent about my bitch out there, and they was so feminine in here, because you know the punks sometimes, they be feminine like a motherfucker. They be walking around them niggas and shit. Niggas get to looking at them like they bitch and shit. You be like, oh, this nigga tripping. Like, man, nigga been here for a while. He probably start fucking around seeing shit that they'll say. You know how when you ain't had no pussy in a while or something or some dick, everybody you see look good to you. You have to take a double look sometimes. Like, God damn, that ass look good. God damn. But man, I need to give me some pussy real bad. Now I need to give me some dick. Everything I'm looking at look like every nigga be on Prince and shit. Motherfucker be looking at Prince all day like, God damn, I gotta, God damn, nigga have to come back to his sisters and shit. You know me, it's Trill talk all day, man. But back to the dime shit. Nigga be getting the dimes. It's like I'm a correction off. I'm walking through. You can smell that punk ass shit. And then niggas get caught. They don't even be same no more after they get caught. And then the female, I blame the female, she come through there tight and shit. Niggas be saying, hey, everybody punk. Some niggas bite them, got them some and all that. But I don't knock that no more. Dealing to the world we in, the disciplinary world. We gotta get that done. If we go use that against people that's coming out, none of the molesters, the rapists, all that statutory and all that, hey, that's what it is there. So I'm talking about the disciplinary when nigga nature get low. They don't give you no pills or nothing to control your stuff or nothing. All that sugar, niggas wonder why they can't drink coffee with sugar. They gotta get it from the kitchen because the nature shit, that sugar, they still eating candy, so that sugar gonna have your nature up some. It's for the niggas that Trill niggas. But the niggas that be going them years and years, some niggas keep it Trill. Some niggas don't though. They nature go low 2 times. So now they over there playing ball or something. That's how that shit go. We just have to sit there and you gave our choice. Boy, hey, niggas be so hard on the street. They be everything suspect to them. That when they go to jail and shit, they think everybody out to get their booty. Like, oh man, hey, shout out to my nigga. One time I was going to jail, I was going to pen shit. The nigga, like, I guess he got live or something. And they were like, man, I'm raping everybody. That's a tactic that nigga use to keep everybody away from him. Like, oh man, that nigga say he raping everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you like, oh shit, I gotta keep up. I gotta sleep when I open all night now. I gotta sleep when I open. Shit, you sleeping on your back out there. It ain't like it used to. Nigga, you sleep on your stomach. Ain't nobody go get your booty. You know how them old gangsta niggas, they be sleeping too wild and shit. Hey, a lot of niggas got bad backs, but just learn how to sleep on their back. Just in case they have to get up and wash sometimes. So that's how a lot of them got bad backs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Jumping out them high racks and shit. Now they need a low bump. Hey, don't you hate? You go to jail and you know goddamn well your back bad. They trying to give you a high bump up there. You got to keep getting back and forth up because your back bad now or your legs bad. They jumping you up. Hey, you got to get up and eat 4, 5 in the morning. So if you don't get your own plate, they ain't gonna get somebody else. Hey man, take that to them. Shit, they got tired of motherfucker don't want it. All of a sudden you got you a free plate. They sick of that shit. Nigga, come get your own shit. Or your ass gonna be hungry for the rest of the day. We ain't bringing a sandwich bag or a sandwich bag back. That's on you. Now nigga sick because he didn't eat nothing. And you know what I'm saying? You go to jail time, I advise you, you know you ain't gonna have no money on your books. Stop running the game. Stop trying to be a nigga friend for a bag of noodles or something. Stop that shit. Then you get your money, you go the whole different way. You done used everybody up, now you want to go the whole different way. Nigga, I want my bag of noodles back too. This how you gotta do niggas sometimes. It be these same niggas out here in this free world that you will think because they this nigga out here, shit, tell them to go to jail and they ain't getting no money on their books. Oh man, you learn their true color then because they everybody equal right here. We only spend the same amount of commissary right here. In the world, it get different. But when you go to the world, we ain't gonna talk about the locked up world because I be giving a damn about being locked up. But I just have to put that out there with the dime world on the petition on trying to get some of these disciplinaries back to the system of niggas get caught up in the dime world because don't nobody talk about that type of shit and niggas be having real issues with themselves sometimes. I done seen nigga cut the pants open, be all in class jacking off. Teacher guy, get your hand out your pocket, you nasty ass nigga. He just looking at her writing on the book, writing on the motherfucking board or something. You nasty ass nigga. And everything comes suspect. You be watching TV and the niggas love to watch girlfriends. That show girlfriends with the 4 women up there. All of them look good in their own way. Niggas be ready for that to come on so they get them a dance. I'm just keeping the trail, man. Some niggas don't keep the trail. We got to go to the world where fuck niggas up out here. And that world that fuck niggas up, niggas got to understand that world will always be out there. So if we talk about the transgender world and how motherfuckers come out here and become a whole girl, or a nigga come out here and come a woman can come out here and come a whole boy, and they can get implants now, get titties and all this, you know what I'm saying? And they can change, they sex change that fast, and then you come out here that you ain't never seen no man on TV kissing or women, you know, certain shit was common. Just like, you know, I was watching the show today, 2 niggas out there, they on there worrying about getting a threesome with a bottom punk, cause both of them like to stick it in. They don't like the motherfucker get it stuck in them. So I'm trying to figure out, like, when they start throwing shit like this on TV, same way with 2 women trying to figure out what they gonna use their dildo, or they were gonna let another strap on go in there to know, like, hey, look, she in love with 2 women, and she strapping on both of them, and both of them in love. And you gotta figure out, would you be on TV doing all that nasty shit right there with our young viewers these days? Well, you cable. You might see whatever you see. That would be the problem. They think cable can change. Cable don't change. But that's the point of us getting ahead with the cable. Because cable things don't change. You might see some crazy shit, some crazy shows. Shit, you might be like, man, when they start showing this. And if you go knock the dime world out there, you gotta knock that world too. Them, you trying to avoid them from doing it, but then they come to the free world. They see the transgenders now. They see all the differentality of the cartoons, where the cartoons now allowing kids to see shit that they never let them see. Just like we don't go outside and play a lot no more. Everything's on computer, everything virtual. The weather might be messed up at the time. It might be a crisis here with snow. It might be a crisis here with tornadoes. It might be a crisis here with fires. It's always something fucked up. And then we got people getting elected in the midst of this, the world, when you don't know, when it's crime up, when it's fires here, it's, you know what I'm saying, tornadoes, hurricanes. Shit, you don't even know who doing the help. We don't know where the help go. We just, the president came on, done a address speech, He gave a good heard about my people down here. But damn, did it say, hey man, I want to see choice sometime. Like, hey man, let me see who they actually help. Let me see how many blacks actually help. That's the same way when it comes to the voting and you do the charts, you see how many people actually voted in the area. How many black people, how many white people, how many Hispanic, how many Asian. Shit, you gotta see. Us as people, we gotta do charts sometime. Then we'll know, just like census. If they say in the area right there, census down, like, hey man, all the people over there ain't turning in their paper. It say this many, but ain't that many seen. Shit, you gotta let people turn in census, like, let people turn in census around them food stamps up there. I guarantee they'll be counted. Shit, let people turn the census around their jobs out there. Hey man, you gotta turn the census in because you working here or something. People, you can keep up with the people then. Because people's census, sometimes people don't work at the same time. They may work out of town or something. But getting counted and to get help, we split ourselves from, we might get 100% of help from the city, but the city only recorded 75% of people. So 25% is, they don't even know what to do with that 25% sometimes, to a position where they might keep for their damn self. Don't even need the help. Just keep it like, look, man, they didn't need it. Shit, they weren't trying to claim it or turn themselves in, so hell, the census be fucked up. That's why people don't understand what that means sometimes to be counting your town, shit, counting your city. Shit, nigga, not even just that. Going to your town hall meeting, going to community meetings where you stay at. This is a damn shame. Some people can be staying in the neighborhood for years, ain't never been to one community meeting in your area. Shit, probably all kind of motherfuckers got killed out there by your house. Shit, you ain't even never been to the community to try to get to know any of the people, any of them. You ain't try to get, you say, man, I bought this house over here, and I bought this house, and I really was mad when I bought it out there. Shit, motherfucker don't understand. You buy a house, shit, you stuck then, because you never know what's outside your door. It ain't like you can control what's outside your door no more. You understand that part? You only control what you do outside your door. And that would be the problem with us being involved with buying houses and shit, because boy, I bought a goddamn house. I didn't realize police stayed right across the street until it was some bullshit one time. Well, worst thing must sometime I'd be like, man, it was already worth because the type of person I am. Didn't even know that what it gonna be. Just thought it was gonna be a good house that a motherfucker seen, and it was just like that. And I was like, man, I got to fuck up over here. Fuck that house. That was the whole position of me being stuck with a house. You got to know who your neighbors is too. You don't go to community meetings. You might be staying down the street from a millionaire sometime. I ain't never went to the community meetings. I ain't never thought about a community meeting. Whole time, motherfucker might stay down the road from the president. Didn't even know it because he was that arrogant not to go meet nobody in his community. And that's what I thought about sometime. Like, I ain't really started trying to do community shit till I got kids, and I had to realize what the fuck we was staying at sometime. Like, look, man, and one day I used to see the white woman and the man come through, and they used to be like, and she'd be nice with it. Oh, you going to the community meeting? I said, man, I don't even know you, in my mind. But then when she broke it down to me, it was like, it's good to just go one time and just see what you stay around sometime. And I said, that do make sense though. I said, it do make sense to go to a community meeting and see who live around you sometime. I said, that's a good thing. I said, that's where it was with me. And I was like, okay, now I still got to go and see what that's all about. Man, I went one time. You know what I'm saying? You got to sign in so they can make sure, hey, okay, bam, that's such and such. See, I'm old now. I want to be one of them. Oh, them Mr. Brown or something. So when all push comes to shove, that's what it was. And when I'll come back around to it, that's what's important when you get older. You got to know who you stand around, because you might don't know who the fuck you might stand around. You might be standing around a whole goddamn law, a whole goddamn devil. You don't know nothing. You just sitting there thinking everything is motherfucking, what's the name, like Grandy. And whole time, you got all your business outside sometimes. You be like, look, man, stop putting all your business outside and don't even know who you stay around. That's how serious it is. You know, that's free game. Free game. because people don't be knowing that. And then people don't understand how they get papers signed out there sometimes when it come down to them getting wants and shit, all that on you. And like I say, man, motherfuckers got to know the game. There's chess out here, not checkers. You understand that? And like I said, I'm going to touch on the characters I told you about that I bring in. Like the correction off of the dime shit, I'm telling you. I think I'm going to try to help people get the dictionaries off the records because there's too much gay shit going on in the free world. But they want to use that as a sex offender charge for the ones come out sometime. They have too many. They have a problem. We have to actually see what kind of mental health we can do for that out there. See, I speak up for the people that don't have voice. Now, we're against molesters and rapists and perverts. We're against all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We're in the city with it now. We've been in the country with it now. We're in the city with it. So all that bullshit, we got to move that. We got to move all that. Going all the way to the state. Teacup. We from down there filled up. See, we in the city just rocking. You know what I'm saying? And that part of that, yeah. And a lot of motherfuckers got to understand, you know what I'm saying, where we at part is being in the red state. Because we don't get the same help we usually get. But that part, I had some more that we talk about. Like I say, the characters of the movies. I salute everybody working on the Craft 2023. You know what I'm saying? I salute everybody tune in. Shout out my cousin SL. You'll see more of him. My nigga P Shoots. You'll see more of me and him. Shit, man, you'll see me more with shit, Country Money. You know what I'm saying? People out there, Mike Dizzle. You'll see me with some builders, Killer Wayne. Them my five right there. I'm just going into it. Yeah, I say, man, you'll see me more with them. My nigga John Doe, a.k.a. Racine. Check them out, man. They all hitters and shit. Got their shit together, business together. Businessman and shit. I salute all of them. I just ain't scale break out there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing added to the roster out there. Yeah, I salute all times, man. Shit, I'm gonna try to, my nigga K Swift out there, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. I'm trying to bring him around, bring him up too, man. Shit, there's a lot of people, man. I got my nigga Drop, he gonna come and shit. Anybody know about this? This a hit and shit. Shout out to all my Mississippi niggas out there. Greenville, I salute you out there. Shout out my niggas Texas County out there. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. But more to tell you, man. Shit, we gotta know we have relationships. Like I said, man, on the last one out there, check that one out, man. True G's, True Game out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to nigga that colorblind out there. Can wear what they want to wear. If you a real nigga out there and you respect it, you can wear what you want to wear. See, you can know that people grown because they ain't gonna let these youngsters or anybody control their color and their clothing. If you buy your own goddamn clothes, you wear what you want. But it's a difference when you wear what you want and you know wearing something sometime in the wrong time, wrong places, like people wearing certain colors sometime, and you could go over here around some gangbangers that wait till they get drunk and shit, and they act out. You understand it happen sometimes, you be like, look, you was in the wrong color around some gangbangers, and they acted out. That don't mean it was right. But it's a fact of it. You gotta have common sense sometimes to know not to do certain shit your damn self. See, my favorite color black. I'm black all day. I wear that. People say you dulled up. You like old girl in the Adam family. You always in black and shit. Like you a dull color. Like I'm like, man, black, green, and gray. Them always been safe colors. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get a blue, nigga gotta worry about getting shot. Nigga don't get it red, he ain't gotta worry about getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just know, living in certain city, looking at, you don't have to worry about certain shit if you don't put yourself in certain areas. It's based upon people, places, and things. But a lot of people, they do that to their goddamn self. Sometimes they be ego tripping. They act like they don't know. They better do some shit to themselves. Or they can let the alcohol talk them to getting their ass whooped. So you got to know, it ain't always about what the people doing to themselves. It's about the people that constantly motherfucker do dumb shit to themselves. So it ain't nothing else a person can say when he knowing for a fact that that nigga crashed out on his own. But after the evidence come down all the facts come out. That's why I always tell people, man, wait to speak. Don't motherfucker be speaking out of turn. That's what a lot of niggas do. They go speaking out of turn before they know the facts. And boy, I hate on the book. Hey, you, that shit right there, the worst shit be sitting me out, and some people do this all the time. Hey man, what happened over there? There's gonna be somebody come through there and tell them. Like a nigga was on the scene. Like, hey man, I heard they already told a story before him got the good. That's what it comes down to, sir. They already told a story before it got good. I'm gonna go on and end this, man. South Arkansas Trill Talk 122. Tuned in with Luh Daniel out there. Trill Talk, man. Like I say, man, check me out all year 2022. I have to come be myself out here. I have to show people I am originator of my own coming. All my humans, all that. Check me out. Cornelius. It's gonna be 3,000 on Instagram. Shit, check me here, Cornelius. Bottom Arkansas. Shit, check me out on L-Dog Human Products. Check me out, Paganell, Westside Day, Family Fun page. Shit, we everywhere, man. Shit, I salute the nigga that shot me back. Shout my nigga Trapper the Rap out there, Trapper Johnson. Nigga don't give him his props. Trapper, I'm giving you props out there. Shout you for holding the Arkansas Legend Down page out there. That's I salute that, man. Keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get you on her and shit. I'm going to shoot this page, so I hope you watch this. I had to get you out there and shit. But shout out to everybody that messed with me out there, man. And shout out, don't forget about the pioneers out there. We gonna go there right quick before I get up out of here. I'm going to make it 1:30. But let me tell you, man, pioneer way. You know what I'm saying? Order for the young to grow, you gotta let the old gene die out. But not die out in the way to where you forget about the old people that were before you. You got to give them their props too. And then you got to understand, wisdom can gain from that. Like I told you, pray for wisdom. You know what wisdom come out with for the people that before you. They probably didn't make it farther than what you want to make it, but they can school you on some game. I ain't got time. You ain't got no bag. Hey, I really don't do this no more. I'm at everybody's spots now. I game my own. You know what I'm saying? I should be next up for checks. I should be next up for futures into that because I game my own way. I didn't wait till somebody do something with it. If I gotta get on there talking up shit, niggas don't talk shit like me. They be mad. Because niggas be I be like, look, nigga, I want a rich spot. I just be doing this shit because niggas generate, they ride the wrong dick. Like they over there riding that nigga dick, got a clean car. Whole time the nigga might stay with his mama. You be like, look, that nigga ain't paying no bills. That's why he got that clean ass car. He staying with his whole mama. That's his car right there. He'll rather go stay with his mama. Which it ain't nothing staying with your mama, just like a female. She might have all the good shit staying with her mama. Sometimes mamas and dads don't want you to leave home and all that. But nigga, don't be in the street way. Don't act like you all that in the streets. Because niggas always say, hey, you put the danger around, you gotta worry about it. Put your mama in them situations. You out here trying to play a dope boy or something, and you act like niggas won't run over there and fuck up everything for you. That's niggas that be doing that shit and out here stunning and act like niggas won't go over there and get that shit wherever they stay at. So stop putting your mama or your daddy or your family in your bullshit. If you're a real street nigga, learn how to stay in the streets with that. Learn to let niggas know what's in the streets, what's in the streets. Don't bring that to me. That's why you can't bring everybody to your house. Same way when it's time to paint your house. Your house can have mold, all that in it. Sometimes mold gets so bad in people's houses due to you be scared to bring them up in there. He might be in there stealing the whole time. So you got to know who you got in your house. Sometimes to eliminate that, make motherfuckers sign a contract. Make motherfuckers show you the ID before they even come in your house if they put to do some work in your house. You got to do that on your own. You got to do shit on your own. Can't wait to say, oh, I had a contract or I knew the person that was, shit, you can't put that on the person that was there. The person up there, let's say he the motherfucking manager or he the contractor of everything. He got him a crew. He the lead of the crew. He ain't got time to watch everybody. He don't know what this grown man or this grown woman go do. He only there to get the job done. But the blame always go on the lead man because these motherfuckers he thinking they loyal to not stealing. And the motherfucker being there stealing and shit and they fuck it up for everybody. So I buy a nigga, know who you put in your shit and know what kind of crew you working with these days. But I just have to put that out there for my real niggas that be out here trying to get their grind on and trying to build up their company and shit, have to put out their skills from the latex motherfucking. You doing your walls right, you know what I'm saying? Shit, from the floors getting done right, from all that plumbing. We don't want termites at early ages. You in the buying houses and shit. Know that you have to actually save some money. Don't go get a loan and have to drop all that on there and think you buy the house, ain't got to put no work on it. Motherfucker, you'll be out more money. That bitch might cost 10. Now your ass out of 10. You can't sell that bitch back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you better be careful too. Motherfucker good and motherfucker fixing up a house good enough for your ass to buy. It's just like going to buy a car and you can't sell that motherfucker back for the price you bought it for. You be like, that's a goddamn shame. I done bought a motherfucking house I can't sell back. I can't even get half of the value back on these motherfuckers. Same way with cars sometimes. The blue book bag don't even be good no more. Nigga you gotta have blue book house too. Hey, if you a stole, if niggas, shout out to niggas that done stole like that, they'll fix the motherfucking house up good enough just to sell that motherfucker. And the motherfucker came through there and bought it and thought he was gonna make him deal off of it. He stuck with that motherfucker now. Like, man, you can't buy this goddamn house. I can rent it out. Man, nobody wanna stay there. Police be coming through there all the time. Shit, you right down the edge. Shit, you know you gonna be a target every time. You gotta be. Hey, I buy a piece. I move the spot. You gotta be at home 24/7. Keep up with that shit. That's why you gotta do an inspection of your neighbor sometimes. Check and see if you around a bunch of thieves before you get there. Then you have to be at home all the time. You go somewhere, go out of town, wherever. You ain't gotta worry about breaking your house all day. You know what I'm saying? Man, we gotta get shit done for 2023, man. We gotta stop allowing ourselves to fall for anything. That's why they say stand for something. Don't fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these niggas make you think they bigger than what they is. We gotta stop that shit. Like I say, man, get the God built up inside of you. Get yourself in more than church, man. Shit, I gotta clean my vocabulary up sometime, but I got bad habits of certain words, but I be trying to keep it real, keep people laughing, keep people rolling. But hey, you gotta get into that dime. I'm gonna try to get your niggas out there. They got all the disciplinaries that got sex offender charges. Because the sex offender charges hurt niggas. You want to know who moving to your motherfucking neighborhood around your little girls and your little boys and shit. So we got to stay on top of that shit. We got to get us a neighborhood watch on what we put around our little girls and boys. You got to know you can watch them. Because a lot of niggas, hey, don't you hate when we talk about that she and that he world type shit. What the ones that do got them gay cousins out there. Stop trying to downgrade gay people. Hey, I remember us having good gay aunties and gay mother uncles or whatever they is, or gay she or he, whatever. Hey, they be the best babysitters sometimes. They be the best people for the job sometimes. But some people won't want that. They'll be like, oh, they might fun with them later. Ain't nobody like Little Scoop. We ain't gonna say it old name, Little Scoop. That's it. Ain't nobody looking at kids and all that, toting them babies and all that. I advise people that got girl babies, hey, don't let no overgrown man, no babysitter, no bump or something changing on your girl. None of that. I despise that right there. Changing them girls. I done changed plenty of girls, but I don't think about that. They babies. They ain't nothing that. You got to be safe with people to know who can change your goddamn girl. But if they clean, don't have your baby around pissing. Now, boys and girls, it's a difference sometimes. You got to know, hey, don't let her change that girl. That punk ass nigga, that old pedophile ass nigga changing them girls. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about a man. He know, hey, do that. That's why you have to sex woman sometimes after man sex. But know that part. And when you got a good babysitter, you understand that? I'm gonna say that. Put that out there for the good mom and dad to watch your kids. But all gays can watch kids better than sometimes. They got more patience sometimes. Don't let person's sexuality mess up them being a good babysitter. Because you don't need them babysitters that you just take your kids over their house and the kids running wild and you get over there, your kids ain't ate all day. Or He done stripped out his clothes. Every time it's time for him to come home, he ain't got nearby nothing. He take over there. They don't mean they the bad people. They just type people that freely watch kids. Hey, they running her. They don't make me a bad parent. They running her. So them running in her, they gonna get whatever in that eye box. Shit, they gonna do it there, watch their bathroom. No, they ain't peeing on themselves. No, they say, TT, I got a bathroom. No, not do that. No, they do all the good shit. They running now. So don't think about the babysitters like that. Oh, man, they bad people. Because they ain't fed my baby all day. Man, your baby wasn't thinking about eating. Your baby was thinking about playing. He be getting tired of you being all tight on him. Mama had me over here just like I'm in church all day. I can't run or nothing in these tight pants. Look, kid, you trip me out when you talk to him. Shit. They get taken off everything, boy. They be want to go somewhere comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I like them comfortable babysitters out there. I salute them. I know I was one of them because I couldn't get rid of kids. You know what I'm saying? Even from El Dorado to now, I think my house always been a kid house all the way up to my kids big now. That's why my kids didn't have too many places to go type of shit. Because our place was always the place where all the kids come. And me being a babysitter, I used to smoke my good and, hey, you over there, y'all. But I'm going to watch the kids. I ain't doing what the grown-ups do. I'm doing what Shemaine want to do. So that used to be my bill because I was a good parent. At the same time, I could do what I do other times. But when it's time to watch the kids, you show me you got them kids, and they used to be like, Daddy, Mama, Daddy. They ain't giving you no earth. They don't give a fuck if you got company or not. They don't give a fuck. If you got a drink in your hand, you just gonna be drunk hollering. That's what's so crazy about it. But I salute them out there, man. I'm going to get out from over 8 o'clock, man. Much love out there. Tune in, Luh Daniel, man. It's a little long out there. South Arkansas Trill Talk, part 122 out there. We go tune in with 123 out there. I got some hitters coming. Shit, the weekend, man. I got more people. I'm just gonna hit you with them. I ain't gonna tell you who they is, but I had to get that out, man. We'll watch your kids out there. We gonna worry about the dime on the sex offenders out there. I'm gonna see, can I help y'all out? Shit, we gonna work on knowing how to get your house built out there. And shit, man, make sure you be safe with your tattooing and holler at me. Luh Daniel gave his number out there. Much love, man. See, one thing about me, I can remember what I say and I can remember what I do on her. I might be all over her, but it's gonna be South Arkansas Trill Talk. Know that. Yeah.